My life of abuse and trauma led me to a job and places where I was exploited and desperate. When I got saved, I prayed that God would make beauty out of my own sin and ashes. In 2020, I was introduced to a group in Jacksonville called Hadassah's Hope. I started just cooking part of a meal and then took on more roles, and now I actually work for them as their event and program coordinator. Hadassah is the Hebrew name of the woman we know as Esther, and her story starts when she was trafficked by the rulers of her country. But God saw the whole picture, and He led her to a place where her tears watered a planting of joy, and her situation helped save her people. In 2015, a group of women entered a strip club with a meal and the hope of the gospel. They found that it was not a glamorous place, and it's not like most people think. There's no happy endings or pretty woman endings. Often the women make much less than minimum wage. They have to pay fees to dance. They're trafficked and forced to give up their earnings to their traffickers. 100% of women in the strip clubs have been propositioned. 80% of the women have been assaulted, and 90% of the women in the strip club were sexually abused as children. Sometimes these women are trafficked by their families, their boyfriends, husbands, friends, or people that brought them to this country just to exploit them. Hadassah's Hope goes into the clubs 2 to 4 times a month, depending on the club. They go in and bring food and gifts. We just sit with them for a little bit, talk to them. We don't preach, we don't judge, we just serve them a meal, and we sit and we listen to them talk about their families, their dreams, their lives, kids, fears, things they need to just talk about that have happened in their lives. They call us the church ladies, and they really love us, and we're a bright spot in their day. Our efforts have expanded in the past 3 years. We've opened a location called the Hope House. Women can come and get case management, counseling, food, diapers, hygiene products. We even have a little clothes closet. We offer a hot lunch 4 days a week, and we offer Bible study for them to come and participate in. In 2023, after Jacksonville passed new strip club laws, many women fell off the grid and fell into prostitution. So we're reaching them where they are on the internet. We have a program called To Get Her, and we use this to reach out via text to connect to women who have ads for sale online. We offer to pray right there on the text message with them. We also offer services of the Hope House. And of course, we offer the hope of Christ. We've seen an exponential increase this year, but we need more people to come alongside us and go into the ministry. We need women to go in the clubs. We need men for security outside. We need people to cook the meals that we bring in. We need people to pray and write letters and notes of encouragement. Very specifically, we need people here on the north side to go into Bear Assets. It's the only club in Jacksonville that we only go in 1 day a month. This life is not one chosen by our girls out of anything but desperation and often force. They're exposed to fear and often become addicts to cope with their day-to-day lives. They're abused and they're broken. They often live one day to the next not knowing if they're going to be safe or fed. They go without food so that they can give it to their children. They then do things to survive that break them down day by day. But God answered my prayers, and He took me out of a life much like this and redeemed my ashes to a beautiful place where I and others can give hope to these women. He has answers. He has hope. Help us bring it to them.